Alright, December the 2nd. Here's the Nokta triple score. You know, I think Sharpshooter's got some common sense here, okay? Can an update be done to this machine? Now, I don't know how that Legend 2 is going to work, but it better not work like this one. Because this machine here is lacking. Now watch what happens here now. Okay. Now, I'm not going to reset the machine just... Well, I've done reset it. Let's see if I can get this camera to get on this thing here. Okay. Alright, so I reset the machine. Alright. Okay, so the machine is reset. Now I'm going to come over here to user profile. Alright, there's 2E. I'm going to change that. 3E. I've changed it to 3E. Okay, I escape. I get to number 3. See that 3 there? Well, how come it don't have an E behind it? It's just a number 3. Okay, well, now let's try something here. Let me turn this sensitivity down so it don't make racket in this camera. Now this has got version 1.2 in it, which I believe is the latest and greatest according to their site, Nokta site. Okay, so I'm in 3E. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and I'm going to intentionally bring this speed up to 5, and I'm going to bring that up right there. See it flashing there? Iron filter, I guess, up to 9. You see that? Okay, so now I'm going to scroll over here. Alright. You see the little man blinking there? I'm in 3E. I'm going to hold that button right there my thumb is on. Alright, so watch what happens. Alright, so now I got 3F in the machine. I go over here. I've got 9 there and I've got 5 there. You see that? Okay. So now I'm going to turn the machine off. Turn the machine back on. Now, I saved a profile. Okay. So I go back over here and look. I'm in 3F, but I can't tell that unless I go into the actual menu. Why is it there a F? Let's see if I can get my light right here. Why is it there a F right there behind that 3? You see that? See that little 3 right there? Why isn't there a F behind that? That would make more sense, wouldn't it? See that right there? That's what I'm in. See it? But I can't tell looking at the damn screen. But watch this. Okay, so I saved a user profile. Now, I've saved a program on this machine, a profile. So, I saved it like that. I saved it like that. So now I'm out here in the wild and I'm using this. Okay, so I can adjust this. In the wild, I might want to take that to 2. Which is what I did. Okay? I'm still in 3F. I'm going to exit. Now I'm in the detect screen. Alright, I'm turning the machine off. I'm turning the machine back on. Okay? Now I'm back over there. Now I got 2 in there, which is what it was it turned off. Well, that don't make no damn sense. I saved it with a damn 5 in it, didn't I? Now, I didn't bother that. You see that? I didn't bother that, but I could. What if I turn this to 0? Okay, and I turn the machine off. And I turn the machine back on. So now when I go over here and look at it, oh, it's at damn 0. Look, see it? 0. Now I'm out here in the dark showing this where I've got some peace and quiet, okay? I got this wildcat in the house and TV blaring. if you're going to save a profile on this machine, a user should be able to adjust it any way they want. When they turn it off, it ought to reset to how you saved it. That's the common sense way this ought to be set up. And why couldn't that up there? Why couldn't there be a E or a F in behind the actual profile number? So when I turn this machine on, if it would save the settings that I saved after I've altered them, the DS2 doesn't do that. A saved program, I can use the settings in the wild and change them to whatever. When I turn it off, I'm back to square one. When I turn it back on, when I go to my save program, this is very confusing. You know? And then I would be able to tell right there. If it worked right, when I turn the machine on, I'd say, oh, okay, I'm in down profile 3F. Oh, that's what I saved. Oh, I know how that's set up. So you save a profile on this machine. From what I can see, if you alter it, it changes. Whatever it is it turn on when it turn off when it's coming back on, that's what it is. Well, that don't make no sense to me. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. You know, and it's got the F. See it? F. Well, that sort of denotes a saved profile, don't it? So it's almost like what Nokta's doing is every time you turn this machine off, it's automatically rewriting over what you saved. But you're not giving it the command to do that. The DS2, you can actually overwrite. If you alter a save program and you want to resave it, you go in there and it'll actually give you the command. Do you want to rewrite over it? Yes. Boom. You do that, and then whatever you changed is saved under the same title. So this right here is very confusing, especially for a beginner. You beginners out there, you better watch this, because they can do this better, I believe. Now, if you're in one of them that's got the E suffix, if you want to allow those to remain what they are at turn off, that's fine. But the F part, if it's an F, you notice I only have an F, a 3F, because that's all I saved. But I really didn't save anything. If I altered it during use, so so if you turn this machine off after laying it down, if you save a program and you use it and you turn it off and you lay this machine down for a damn month and you pick it up and you go to 3F like I've got this machine set up right here, well, hell, you don't know how the damn machine's set up. You could write the shit down on a piece of paper and you wouldn't even know. The DS2, I would know. It's corny the way this is set up. Nokta, can you fix this? And oh, that Legend Dam 2, how's it set up? Surely it ain't like this. Digital metal detector. Yeah, and you all ought to get an E and an F up there where that profile 3 is. Like, well, what am I looking at right here? Well, I can't tell you. I've got to go down in here to see it. And that number 3 ain't really telling me anything. Well, is it an E or an F? Well, it doesn't tell me. Well, I'm in F. See it? I'm in F. If I go over here, I'm not the best at navigating this menu. Okay, so if I go here, okay, there's 1E, 2E. So see, if I don't save anything in 2, you understand what I'm saying? If I don't save anything there, it's going to give me a 2. When I exit here, it's going to change to a 2. It's not very indicative of what's in the machine. I can't look up here and say, oh, well, is that something that's saved in this machine or not? But the way it's working, it's going to depend on how the save program was a turn off. Well, that don't make any sense. If you save a profile on this machine, a user should be able to alter any setting they want, and you turn that machine off, ever how it was saved is how it should come back on. That's how I see this. Well, maybe those sharpshooters out there like Pluto, but I don't think so. The DS2 doesn't work this way. Hell, if you're saving something, what are you saving? Now, if you're in a 2E program, okay, and you come over here and you adjust this to 5, like the speed to 5, okay, and we turn the machine off and turn it back on, okay, and I come over here, look at there, it's at 5. I can understand that. But that's not a save profile. Unlike that one, that's a save profile. Anyway, that's going to conclude the video. You beginners out there using this machine, just take note, what's happening with this thing. I'd like to see them do an update to remedy this if they can.